momentum lab, you'll need a force probe, you'll need a motion detector, you'll need a computer with the appropriate software, you'll need 500 grams of total mass. That's 450 of the slotted masses plus the 50 grams of the mass holder. You also will need a glider. The next step is to get the momentum data. To do this, click on the physics folder and then select the momentum icon. Now place the glider on the air track. With the glider, push back the rubber band about 4 centimeters. Then with the other hand, hit the collect button on the Logger Pro software. Wait a second, and then release the glider. Now what we're displaying on the computer right now should be something that looks like a V. Now to analyze this data, we're going to select the first half of the graph, go to the Analyze menu, and select Linear Fit. This will give us the velocity of the glider before it hits the force probe. Now select the other half of the graph, and go to Analyze and select Linear Fit. This will give us the velocity after it hits the force probe. Since we have a position versus time, the slope of this graph will be the object's velocity.
Now we're going to do the impulse part of the experiment. Find the impulse icon in the physics folder, double click on it to start it up. Remove the force probe by taking off these wing nuts and bring it over and hang it on this hook. Now we want to go over to the program, and under experiment, drop down to calibrate. Over to dual range force probe. Calibrate now. With nothing hanging on the force probe, we're going to enter the value of 0 and press enter. Then we're going to hang the 500 grams on the force probe, and that will give us our other value for calibration. And we're going to enter minus 4.9. 4.9 newtons is the weight of 500 grams. And then keep, click on keep, then click on done. So the force probe is calibrated now. Disassemble all this and reattach the force probe. Make sure you don't attach it upside down. You see that the force probe should look like this when it's reattached. That's the correct way. Now we're going to take the cart, pull it back to exactly the same position that you launched for the momentum data. You're going to compare the momentum data with the impulse data, so you need to have an identical experiment. So pull it back to the same position, hold it there, and click collect. You'll see that it's waiting for the data. So once you see that, you can release it and let it bounce off the force probe. The force probe is recording the force as a function of time during the collision with the probe. So you should get roughly bell-shaped curve. If it's flat on top, it means that the force probe is saturating some, and you might want to reconsider your launch position and try the whole experiment over again. It doesn't take long if you know what you're doing. And now to analyze this, we slide over the entire force curve. And under Analyze, we drop down to Integral. It calculates the area under the force curve, which is the impulse. You want to save this data, as well as you want to make sure that you save your data for the momentum portion of the experiment as well, so that you can take it to the front and print it.